Hello. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. And the end of the line. Kind of got stuck here last week. But I did some experimentation, and I think I know how we're getting out of here. But a few things first. It's been like... See, whenever I do like a Let's Play like this, I only get to play like 3 hours a week or so. And I'm really regretting it with this one because it's so good and I want to get through it. But it also means I have like a lot of time to just think on the game. Which is giving me like new suspicions of what might be happening. Because Alex Casey is a character that we created. And now he's out in the real world and in here, sort of guiding us. Which kind of makes me wonder if like we're similar to Alex Casey, but for Thomas Zane. And he created us, and then we existed in the real world, and now here. So it's kind of cyclical? Is that cyclical? I don't know. Well, also, we kind of maybe don't know who created who. Did we create Thomas Zane, and then his story retroactively created us? I don't know. There's so much. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to what we were doing. So, one thing I found when I was experimenting is going over to missing FBI agent. Click, click, click. Gross. But this back thing opens. And we can get in here. And I found this. Okay, so Nightingale's the missing FBI agent. I don't know why, I kind of thought it was Alex Casey, but... Nightingale would make more sense. He was kind of sucked in here. Also, this is the Shrine Street station. And, like, they did rituals here. Speaking of which... Activate the summoning ritual. Type. This whole mess... And it has the similar drawing up there and down here. Which is interesting. Okay, so previously I activated this one, and I looked at this, saw it was blocked, and gave up. But I didn't actually try, like, leaving. I'm also now more wary that some of these guys might attack me. No, 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 no. You're real. Get out of my life. I don't trust you. Okay. You're coming right for me. Oh, Christ. Come on! That's a lot of you. I don't think I have stuff for dealing with all of you. Oh, I can't see. God, the reloading is so slow.
There's no one to escape.
Escape life.
The shadows faded back into darkness.
Okay, we good? Whew. Well, alright then. That seems promising. I didn't actually check to see if this actually opened the way, I just kind of assumed. Because it's the one we checked the least. Okay, yeah, that's blocked off. And this is open now.
Wake. Wake.
How do y'all feel about me? None of you are advancing. That seems bad. I can't see. I'm on the ground. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I got 2 shots left. That's not enough to kill one of these guys. Hoping for some ammo. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Please, please, please. Pick it up. Y'all definitely aren't allowed in here. Oh, this sucks. You've been following me. Okay, word of power. Do I really not need that light from that subway? I mean, I'm cool with that. Actually, I could probably use a heal, now that I think about it. It's nice that it switches you back to the gun automatically. Word of action. I don't think we've looked at these ones yet. Increases damage dealt to enemies in close proximity by 10%. Makes Alan 20% harder for enemies to detect. Decreases damage received from the darkness projectiles by 25%. I think I'll go with the increased damage. The more bullets I have, the better. Okay. Oh. Good encampment. Bullets, please. Please, I need bullets. I mean, I'm not doing too bad currently, but the more the merrier. I see you. Just a sec. Take. Alright, where do you line up? Want to be on the other side? Hey.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes.
Oh.
I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Typical New York? What? Hey. Wait, you're holding a weapon. Oh, shit. Oh. Is this close range enough? I heard somebody else. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so I guess I can kind of see when they have weapons. Like, you don't have a weapon. You don't. I think y'all are just taking advantage of the fact that... No, you are, you are! Is it 2 guys or 1 guy? They're both in plaid. Okay. Alright, that's some useful knowledge. We can kind of see when they have weapons. Really? Nothing back here? Fine. Okay, let's get back up and do that dark ritual. I'm sure that'll calm me down. Seems nice, though. Less immediately dangerous. Oh, thank God. Not the greatest place. Actually, heal up one more time. Oh, I do have flares and flashbangs. Okay. Whoop. No, 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 no. Okay. Like, that teleporting at me makes you think that they're, like, attackers, but that doesn't seem to always be the case necessarily. Some of them just advance menacingly because they know I hate it. Do I need to get over there? No, 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 you're activating. Come on. Ooh, do it just right. Okay, let's check this door, see if it leads us there. Nope. Come on. Give me the word. Word to fix. That sounds good. Come on, you keep almost starting. Give me word, give me word, give me word. Okay, let's check the map. Oh, wait. Okay, I was gonna see if we'd be able to, like, get into that hallway later, but seems like we're good. What do these do? Maximum health up, increase maximum health restored by safe havens. I wouldn't mind more health. That's a big increase, too. Yeah. I'd rather have too much to heal than just really good at healing a small amount. Nothing here. Where are we now? Oh, I think I remember this. There was like a suitcase around here. Yeah. Oh, it's closed again. It's closed. Love to find a shortcut. We got the word of power those are pointing to already. Might as well save in here as well. Boy, this game really puts you far back when you die. Or sometimes when I load the game up for a recording session, it puts me like way far back. Okay, that's the way that we went. And this was the collapsed tunnel. I mean, we only looked at some of the words in here. Collapsed tunnel. Sure, what do the torchbearers look like in here? They revered this place before the cult.
The scene changed with the story.
Okay. Torchbearer symbol. Whoa! That's a something.
Torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did them.
Pretty bad Christmas tree if that's what it is. That must have been a pain to draw, actually. How'd they do that? Those lines are real nice. Did they bring ladders down here? Okay. What other words do we want to try? Did missing FBI agent. Haven't done murder cult yet.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
Huh.
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Sorry I wrote it. I mean, these displays with the pages are so cool. I mean, absolutely terrifying, but so cool. Alright. I guess let's do the bad thing now. Oh. 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 Hey! Bye! I don't know which way we're going. Oh, this was open last time. Oh, there's a button to press. Safe haven? Do I want to be in the safe haven? Oh, it's bad out there.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Quick save. We good, dark presence? We good? You done? Pull out your damn flashlight.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
That whole subway car is gone. Thanks, dark presence? I don't know. Ooh! What? What's happening? Oh, God. Okay.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Let's try running straight through the tunnel this time. There's a big W up there. You can't get me if I don't care. Oh, God. Oh, thank you. Collapsing tunnel.
The dark presence. I'd seen it before.
Had we?
I remembered now. It was always out there. Hunting me.
I mean, I guess we had. Technically. Also, I like that those safe havens serve kind of like a story purpose as well. Like, my goal was to get into that. It's not just, oh, non-diegetic checkpoint. Oh, that seems bad. That's not a thing you should do. Ooh. Are we overlapping? Slingale.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Would this be Nightingale? That doesn't make sense, though. No, that looks like Nightingale. Creepy. He wasn't killed on a stone slab, though. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow last, the third eye now open, to protect the night, this is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Well, his heart was good for getting out of places. Damn it. You tease.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Oh, hey.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there,
Oh,
waiting
good.
for me.
End of part. Look for Alice, get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. Oh good, we're gonna go find Alice. I mean, hopefully she's not down here. I worked really hard for her
Who
to
was
not be
writing
down
who?
here.
Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Thomas Zane is a poet. These are all clues that I feel like this game has not presented us, and that you would only have if you had played the first game. Which I do wonder how many people did.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Sorry, I think I was standing in the vision. You can review collected echoes at the writer's room radio. Does that mean I'm gonna have to? Yay, deeper into the subway. Parliament Tower Plaza. That's fortunate. That's a real good get. Word of power. There you are. Oh. How do I... This one feels messy to access. Oh. Perfect. Those are maybe a little bit too tricky to collect. Alright, well, I still don't have any of the others, so... We're just gonna have a really good revolver. Am I at a place that's on the map? Hey, wait. Oh, we're back. We're back here? Ugh, come on. I think my controller's drifting. Okay, we went through here. Murder site happened. And then we somehow came out up here. Well, okay. They said this place was like a dream. Wait, though. Wait. Were we on the other side of the platform? One more look at the map. No, this is definitely where we entered from. And then we went that way. Man, I don't know. We're here.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Should I take the light with me? Gonna leave it there. I don't think we need it.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
That's not what I looked like when I disappeared, though. So how would they know to give me a beard? Where's that phone ringing from? Also, a lot more posters are saying The Dark Place, and I'm not a fan. Photography and Videography exhibition by Alice Wake. Interesting. Where's that ringing coming from?
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Same phone.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Blah. Alright, is there anything else out here that I should concern myself with? Okay, wait. What are these street names? Parliament Street? Yeah, okay. Cord Street, Ocean Avenue. We have Wheeler Street, which is... That was our agent, Barry Wheeler. Also, a word of power this way. Might as well grab that. Take any advantage we can get. Actually, can I go in the front door? Yeah.
Couldn't force it open.
Probably need to be on the other side. I don't know what I was looking for. It's not going to show up unless I use this. There it is. Give me word. Word of fix. Those were healing and health ones, right? Yeah, I could... I mean, we're finding these pretty frequently. Might as well. Full heal whenever we find one. I mean, I could have used the health if I had it. OD Diner? Oh Dear Diner, maybe? Alright, let's see if we can find our apartment. And also maybe this exhibition on the dark place. That sounds fun. Okay, good. I still have my key fob.
Maybe a writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
I hope not the real her. This is a lot of these. Why are there so many elevators in the lobby? Why am I trusting the one that opened itself for me? Just a normal ride. Please be just a normal ride. This isn't gonna open into an apartment, is it? Haunting! Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
That's a few too many lights. Can I have a look? No? Alright.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
I don't think this was what our apartment looked like from the first game.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch.
How would you know?
How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
You're literally the same person. How would you know that's not you? No, that's Alice. Okay. I don't know, the combination of what looked like red hair and a leather jacket made me think Jesse Faden.
This is the door to my study,
Wait.
where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Yeah, that was one of the symbols from the hotel in Control. The spiral room. Wasn't that the one Alan Wake was in? Yeah, this was absolutely not our apartment.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Locate the memory card. Maybe she's been filming Scratch stalking her? Video art doc on screens multiple. Focal point of the dark place. Okay. Well. Part 1. Hey, yoink.
One. What was Alice working on?
Sure, nothing bad is gonna happen.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Sorry, that lamp in the video is flickering.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker deeper than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Oh boy. Okay, I guess we didn't end up defeating Mr. Scratch in the previous game. I mean, I like that they're giving Alice a lot more characterization. She's kind of just... I wouldn't say unimportant in the previous game, but she didn't have much character. I like that just like this one video just gave her so much more. Alright. Let's see this horrible thing.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Oh my god. Ugh. So is this all a flashback? Because we had that moment of him meeting Saga in the overlap. I guess we'll see if we're still hanging out with Alan Wake if we jump over to Saga now. Okay, yeah. What the hell?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days.
That feels more like a coincidence.
You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Guess. Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Do you have answers, Mr. Deer?
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Okay.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
How many more clues are we gonna get?
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Oh. That's convenient-ish. Is that convenient? I mean, at least you know where it is.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Oh, good. We can profile Alan Wake. That's fun. Maybe we should clean up this puddle. It kidnapped somebody to the dark place. Quick save. Ooh, it's the calendar. It's not February. We're not in February, are we? That doesn't seem right at all. Alright, let's go to the fictional place of this room. No. Here we are. Ooh, can I upgrade my weapon at all? Well, increase magazine size, that's pretty good. Only 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for extended duration. We are starting to learn to go for headshots.
Saga was sure she had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
That's so cool. The upgrades have like little passages in the story to justify them. Was this always here? Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues. I guess because we saw that out in the world? Okay. We have a lot to piece together. Let's do the profiling first. Guess they don't have anything new for me. Cult and the Clicker. My favorite fairy tale.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Does he know he's hiding pages, though?
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here, in Washington. He's hunting Wake.
That's fun. And there definitely has to be something supernatural to this, because this is not like reading the person and figuring this stuff out. Like, this is information she's pulling out of nowhere.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Or maybe we kill Wake and it'll kill Scratch. Let's maybe not do that one immediately. Okay, we have probably a lot of clues to plug in. Cases. Oh boy, okay. Previous murders. Clues. Alan Wake interview. Or is this just starting a new board?
There's a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Okay, let's try to plug in as much as we can. We'll call it for today. Where is the clicker? Can't say I understand all this, but if Wake is telling the truth, then his magic light switch is the most tangible lead. Let's start there. Cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker. Probably. I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. Guess that's it for this board. We got 1 clue here. Oh, case closed.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Sorry, we're calling this case closed. That was a lot of questions. I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterward. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a writer missing for 13 years, at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. It's optimistic. Previous murders. Anything here? The bookers described multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Is there a board I should be looking at? Whoop. What were the questions again? Killer profile.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Multiple assailants chanting with a matching dress code. We're not dealing with a serial killer. Alright, case closed, I guess.
The tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Well, at least we're finding some fun in this. Okay. Now I have the cult of the tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. Such as cult of the tree.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Oh, we got so many clues. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did they say? To stop a cult, we need to understand them, their ideology, their goal, their members. Oh boy, we're planning for a lot. What do they say? What kind of cult? Cult goal. It's good to have those. And who's involved? Cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. No? Really? Or I guess there was a who is the cult. Or not. Guess that makes sense. Cult working for/with someone. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? Victim of cult killing became a monster. Wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Cult ritual. What is it? Yeah, that feels relevant. Text tattooed on the victim's manuscript page found inside. Writing has some significance here. Writing part of ritual. Nightingale spoken excerpts from the pages. The other Taken were speaking strangely too. The pages are clearly connected, but how? Oops, wrong button. A page was placed inside Nightingale's chest. Really, that seems part of the ritual. I have so many things. Is that a goal? Really feels like it would be part of, or writing part of ritual, maybe there. Yeah, that makes more sense. A page where his heart should be. Text tattooed on the missing heart. Can't be a coincidence. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? Nightingale only victim to become monster. Why? Wrong button again. Casey, the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters. That be a goal? Yeah. I don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? Triangle figures made from twigs. That seems like what kind of cult? Cult symbols. What's the purpose? Marking territory? A warning? Feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. Okay. We saw this symbol specifically out here in Bright Falls, but we saw the other one that looked like a W only in the dark place. Yeah, we're only seeing these. Plug those in. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride? Note reminding cultists the victims are like animals. Could that be this one? No. I don't want to just guess every single one. Okay, I don't know where that goes. Cultists were wearing deer masks. That's definitely up here. Cult psychology. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Or is that just what's available? Huh. That may actually be... what kind of cult?
Okay.
Yeah. Dehumanizing their victims. They are the predators. Their victims are just prey. Okay, that's this board sorted out. Comforting. The story. Oh, there's so many clues there. Oh my god. The story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Yeah. Or a kid's book. If this was all rhyming, this would be way more delightful. So many! Alright. The Dark Place. How does story change reality? Rules. Wake says the Dark Place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. So what? Cauldron Lake is the gateway to some other world? Maybe. There's an entity inside the Dark Place called the Dark Presence. And something about the Dark Presence. According to Wake, the Dark Presence can sometimes take his appearance. How? Why? Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. Maybe that's Dark Presence? Ooh, that's far down. Light and the Dark Presence. It would make sense that light is effective against the Dark Presence too. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. Well, that areas are safe from the Dark Presence and the Taken. Wake, in the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence, is editing Wake's story, wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. So that's either Dark Presence or this one. Okay, well, I obviously can't let that happen. Good agent. Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. When the Dark Presence looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, fair enough. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. Where did you get this picture from? You should not have this picture.
Right.
Sorry, what did that one say? Wake was in another world that entire time. Wake, fiction coming into contact with the dark place has the power to change reality. So whatever you write in the dark place becomes reality? It can't be that simple. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. How to stop the story. That's fun. Wake must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. A magic light switch. Where do I even start with that? Wake, if we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. That feels more like a reason to stop it rather than how to stop it. Some other strange reality. The dark place merged with ours. This place in the dark place. This page called this place an overlap. This? Yeah, that's a whole... Hey, we solved that one.
A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Okay, need some water. There's a lot of dense reading. I entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem.
Yeah.
Don't say that like that made sense. The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. Overlap. Didn't really read what that one said. I just knew it would be here. For the overlap to form, it can't just be an urban legend. It must be supported by an accompanying narrative in the dark place. Okay, yeah. And that's for later. Alright, cool. Cult stashes. This feels less important. But I will document
These
it.
stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
It's free stuff. Yeah, we only found the one. That was by Cauldron Lake. If only we had an idea of how many there were. Though I think the nursery rhymes we might have an idea of how many there are.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
This is our normal wall. For normal things. Okay, zoom out. What do we have? Strange Dolls, Cauldron Lake Rhymes, Bright Falls Rhymes, and what are these? Who made them? Oh, really? I guess we found this at Cauldron Lake. Oh no, Creepy Dolls was a whole category. Kind of reads more like an owl to me. Oh, so picky. The FBC is great at making puppets, I'll have you know. FBC file on the reality-altering effects of the nursery rhyme. Who made them? Found a strange symbol, or a strange rhyme on a sheet of paper with children's drawings.
Yeah.
Rhyme found outside Cauldron Lake Ranger Cabin. Goes here. Wolf doll. Has a pretty good paint job. Nice detail. Hero doll. Is that foil lining? Someone put in a lot of effort. Like I said, they nailed it. FBC does puppets. An email from the author of the rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell. That's who made them.
The FBC
Solved.
is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
Well, neither do we.
And that always goes well.
FBC created the rhymes, researched to see if nursery rhymes have power to affect future. Weird. Okay, so that's sort of showing that there's more to find here. Okay. A dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed. It looks like a trail. Does it want me to follow? We did, actually. Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? A charm appeared at the site of the rhyme. A charm appeared. Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. Rhyme found near the bridge. And how many were at Cauldron Lake? I was hoping that would... Oh, no, wait. Maybe that means there's 3 more? Locations are Witchfinder Station. We did one there. Streamside did that. And Cauldron Lake Rental Cabins. Need to go there. Alright, last one. Lunchboxes. Lunchbox found near Witch's Hut at Cauldron Lake. And lunchbox found at the bottom of the waterfall at Cauldron Lake. There was a page of a story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction? What was this one saying? The note inside mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these? Alright, that is a full case board. Thank you so much for watching. Be back on Wednesday to... I don't know what we're doing. Can't wait to get back to it. So until then, I hope you have a good Tuesday, and goodbye.